on the inside.
You can
56 degrees.
my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes.
Hey guys, Nate here at Rebel Liners, dealing with the 365/16 Wolfpack Cherokee Platinum on this camper, and I ran into something that I haven't ever seen before. I've installed literally at least 50 of these in my lifetime. I've always used the Max Air 2s on campers. I've always liked the design with the airflow, and it was one of my favorite domes for the events that are inside the camper. So typically it's real simple. These mount to the side of your box up top, which I'll show you. And what I've always liked is they had quick release pins on these Max Airs. You can pull it to wash them underneath, whatever, spring maintenance, fall maintenance, whatever you want to do. Interestingly enough, I got up on top of this camper and I found 4 tabs already from the manufacturer that existed, that lined up with nothing that I've ever seen before. I started doing some homework and I came up with a 1500 part number or a 1400, and I'm still trying to exactly figure out the difference between the two. But I see the instructions from Dometic, which it is a Dometic power vent for the record in this camper. This vent cover is for the 14 and 1500s. The tabs up top, which I'll show you a way better image here shortly, the crossbar or the piece that's up there doesn't go down the side of it. It goes at it, which I couldn't understand. So looking through some stuff online and finding it, they got some push pins in here. You got to put it together. But this 1500 part number, this U as in Union 1500 WHS, probably stands for white at the end. It's called the Ultra Breeze Vent Cover ASM, and I'm told that this is the proper one for it. So it looks like the old Max Air isn't going up there this time around. So this piece is molded. There's a track that it fits down in, and the hole that I pointed out is for the bolt to hold this piece in. So the instructions are very vague, and I'm going to look them over again. But everything I find online, they're showing holes going this way, and that's what's holding it down up there once I show you those tabs. So it used, I call them Christmas trees, to hold that on. It's interesting. It does snap down there, but there was no tool needed at all. I just shoved the plastic rivets, they call them, or Christmas trees in there. And looking at this instructions, it's interesting because the 1400 instructions are the next page, and they're showing the mounts that I'm talking about, and they're showing holes on the side of it. Well, I couldn't get a 1400. I tried, telling me 1500 superseded it. I'm reading online, someone saying that you're supposed to drill your own holes, which I'm not in love with. So I'm going to go up there and see what's going on here. The pop-out ladder on these Wolfpacks is a really nice option for quick projects like this, not screwing around trying to figure out how you're going to get up there. I'm up top, and remember, be very delicate on these roofs. They're not meant to be trotted on daily. You can see the seams as I'm walking. I always try to avoid not standing on them seams. Also, you really shouldn't have many people up here. It's not rated for the weight. Look for the wood, and you can see sometimes it's peated up through it a little bit, and you want to avoid stepping on them spots. But you can literally see where each sheet is. And like I said, I typically try to avoid it. Our goal is to get to that vent between those 2 AC units. I also treated this roof in the fall. I forget what coating it is, but it's slippery. So, caution up here. So here's the top of our Dometic unit, and here are the pieces that I'm talking about. The holes go this way. There's obviously, they're on each side. And it took me a bit to figure out a cover should go on it. Dometic is not easy to get on the phone, and I was pretty unsuccessful with that. So I pulled some of the caulk away just a little bit so I could see what exactly was going on here. We're gonna see what the cover looks like on top. So I got a friend in there who just opened that up. It opens all the way. Not sure if you can see it in the picture. And it actually fits really well on there. I've noticed a couple things. Not only fits really well on there where those brackets are, each tab is falling into that place too. I could see the hole through it and probably drill them. They got this thing securing on with Christmas trees. I'm not in love with that, but I guess what's the worst thing that happens? It flies off. And the reason why I'm so big on these things, okay, that's one of my enclosed trailers there. The heat that these things build up in there, without these vents being open, even today, full of snowmobiles, there's a lot of heat in there. Obviously, if there's no cover on and it rains, you're screwed. You might damage, you got water in there. I accidentally left it open during a windstorm 2 weeks ago, and it snapped the lid right off because there was no vent cover on it. It's a cheaper Camco on there, but it works fine. It's all it was in stock at the time when I decided I wanted one. But now that vent is always open, and I don't have to worry about the wind taking it off. So obviously, that's our goal with this. I'll cite what drill bit I used. The first one went great, super snug, and I'm really impressed. Put the drill bit right through it because I can see the light shining through it. If this cover was black, this wouldn't be working the way it is. So I'm impressed so far that that went in the way it did. We'll try for the next one now. I call these glorified Christmas trees because they actually push. When this pushes down, it spreads it. It's a super snug fit, and when I go to push that in there, it took a lot of force, and that side is completely down. Almost too good to be true right now. And voila, we got the fan on right now. All four are on. It went really smooth. It sounds like if you get the 1400, the holes are pre-drilled. If you get the 1500, you drill it yourself. It was cake. I wasn't totally in love with the whole Christmas tree thing, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't going nowhere. It's on there. We'll see what time brings here. And got the fan on right now, and it's putting out some, I mean, I can feel that air. Oh heck, I can feel that air all the way out to here. So pretty cool. Happy with it, and quickest vent install I've ever done. I can tell you, the one over there in the trailer, I had to hand drill or drill the metal brackets into the sides, and it took a good solid 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. And a hot day on a metal enclosed trailer roof ain't fun. Make sure you hit subscribe in the bottom corner. I'll put all the stuff again in the bottom notes. The more subscribers, the easier things make for me with YouTube. Thanks for watching. Nate, Rebel Liners.